Ted, you're looking really serious today.
Sorry.
How are you?
Okay. I'm just working on a couple things and wasn't realize, apparently I have to work on my race.
Well, you looked like you were still at work.
I am.
You have your rotary face on. That's better. Hi, Jean.
Hello.
Hey, Jean, I wanted to tell you I got a rough out on the first part of the fishing well presentation for next week. I'll send it over, or we can talk and see where we want to put in the other for ACE, okay?
Okay.
You may have your own that you want to just do right at the tail end, or maybe we can blend it. I don't know.
I think we should probably keep them separate.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta start on mine anyway.
Good. And you saw my email question to Bob about did you have the whole time or not?
Yeah. Hi,
So.
Bruce.
Hi.
Rosemary, hi.
Hi, Rosemary.
I kept trying to get on by clicking the little here on the website where it talks about how we meet virtually. And it kept getting me to a blank page where nothing was happening. Finally, I decided.
You're here now. Looks like.
Yeah, I had a hard time getting on. I don't know what it is.
You're muted, Rosemary.
I think that happens, Bruce, when until the meeting starts at channel. Because I tried several times
Trying to download and update
and
middle of
didn't
all
get
this.
anywhere. Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Bruce, did you get my response to your?
I did. Wow, were you like in some weird advanced English lit class in the 11th grade?
No, the guy just thought I was underachieving, so he wanted to give me a challenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty advanced stuff.
As I said, it took me a week to figure out what he was talking about.
Need about 3 minutes. Could you try and find your seats, everyone? Try and find a place to sit.
I found my seat. I'm on it. I could show it to you, Wes, if you want.
I believe you, Alan. I believe you. Nope, got it. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So when we have our meetings, the foundation.
Can we do this at a different time?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Hey, everyone home. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Debbie, give me a heads up. There you go. Thank you. If I go to share, optimize video.
Ian, are you taking a nap?
Not yet.
Oh, your eyes look awful closed. Very heavy.
Oh, I'm sending a chat to
What's that?
chat message.
Okay, really?
Still been experiencing slowdowns with this program.
I didn't hear you, Ted. What?
I was wondering if you've still been experiencing the slowdowns with this program.
Oh. I always feel very uncomfortable sitting waiting to be let in, like I messed up or it's not going to hook up or I'm not going to get connected. So Ted, and Bruce, you'll appreciate this. I have a trial starting June 14th on Zoom.
What, the
I'm
14th of when?
I'm not looking, the 14th.
Of June, did you say?
I'm sorry, I did, but I meant September.
September.
Hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. You wanna sign Wilson?
Yo,
Now 12.
Hey, Wes, we're on mute.
no,
You're
Wes
on
is
mute.
on mute.
Yeah, Wes is on mute.
Now you're not. Go ahead.
Dear God, we give thanks for this beautiful day and for all of the Rotarians and guests that are with us. We ask a blessing on the Rotarians here and around the world, the projects that they're involved with. Bless this work and bless us. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. And it is my understanding that we have a tremendous amount of guests today and some tremendous guests. And I'd love to start by introducing those guests. Could we start at the first table here? Dick, would you mind introducing our wonderful guest?
A past Rotarian from this club has graced us with his presence again this year. From South Carolina, Dick Wilson.
If we could go to the table in back where we have a number of regulars.
Good afternoon. You guys know me already. I'm Gabby. I'm the chair of the satellite club for your club. So for SHIRK, we're officially called SHIRK. I have with me Loredana, our PR chair. Oscar Alvarado is our treasurer.
Oscar.
And I hope soon to be members Victor
Welcome, Victor.
and Paola. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for being here, everyone. We appreciate it. Thank you. Looking around to see if we have any more guests, and I don't think. Thank you guys for being here. All right, Tom, I'm going to go ahead and mute you.
Wes, we have no audio again.
We're not hearing anything at home.
Rotary has never backed away from the hardest challenges because we're committed to a better, more equitable world. This year is no exception. Away from people and places we love in order to keep them safe. And despite the challenges, your generosity continued. Your donations provided more than $7 million to fund coronavirus relief projects in communities worldwide. And thanks to you, citizens of Kigali, Rwanda have their first public library. Women in rural Costa Rica are enriching their communities through social entrepreneurship. At-risk kids in Puerto Rico have an artistic outlet to heal their emotional traumas. Rotary and its partners have reduced 99.9% of polio cases worldwide. Thanks to you, the Rotary Foundation raised $408 million last year. And keep doing good in the world. Donors who take action help create lasting change. Our work isn't possible without you.
Wes, you're muted.
California Assemblywoman, despite being pregnant and having her young baby with her, was called to vote and did so on the floor while holding her baby in her arms because she had to vote. And that's the kind of tenacity I thought was really cool to bring to you guys and see a good news story out there. Thanks, Gene, for correcting me. I appreciate that. So, seeing those good news stories, my question is there anyone out there who is happy? Let's go to Brian Berg first. Go ahead, Brian.
Hold on. All right, so I have 5. I got to visit a school on Wednesday that is in session. I wasn't there when the kids were there, but I got to see all the things they were doing so they could have school. And I was impressed. I knew it could be done, and it looked like they're doing it properly, just like we are doing here. And it's working great. And also with the Happy Dollars, my wife and I had the COVID antibody test. We were both negative. When we got out, we wear the mask, we go out places and do the things that we got to do, and we were negative, even though we both thought we had it in February before this all started. So,
Right, Brian Berg. So I see Holly Pfaff. Let's go, Holly.
All right. I have 10 happy dollars today because I'm so glad to see Debbie Schmidt on the screen. And also because Gail Vanderberg is my partner in crime and does such an amazing job keeping everything together on Google Sheets for our vacation drawing. And boy, I collected a bunch of tickets today. So yes, that's it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's go Nancy Redmond, then we'll go Ted Gross. I saw you, Ted.
Okay, I'm happy I wasn't here this week because Holly hosted such a wonderful first fellowship event in her home. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Holly. Let's go to Ted Gross. Go ahead.
So following up on Brian, I have 5 happy dollars. My 4 kids are all in school. Ted is at Harper. Zach is full remote at Conant. Jordan is every other day at her middle school, and Jason is every day because they have only 12 kids in their class, as most of his classmates are remote. But as Brian's working out, they're doing well, and I'm glad to see that it's seems to normal. And then I have 5 more happy dollars. On Mother's Day, Jim Fabrini sent flowers to my mother-in-law and new mother, my dad's new wife. And despite the fact that I was delinquent in paying until yesterday, he did not turn me over to one of the other attorneys in this club to collect on me. So thank you, Jim.
Eugene.
I have 10 happy dollars. I'm glad to be here. I have no idea how you're going to get the $10. Daryl is going to explain that to me.
You put in 100.
They took my cash downstairs, but it's no good up here. So anyway, glad to be here with everybody, even on the screen and in person. Good to be home. Thank you.
Let's go to Gene Schlinkman. Got you, Eugene. Go ahead.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. I have 10 happy dollars. 5 are from Vicky because she got her neck brace off after 7 weeks of having it on every day, every hour for 7 weeks. And her doctor was very pleased with the outcome of her spine fusion of C3 and C4. And she's got full clearance to do everything, including driving and all other kinds of stuff. So I am no longer her chauffeur. So I have 5 happy dollars to match that.
Great. Wes? What are we doing?
All right, this is a little late, but I got 50 happy dollars. 30 happy dollars are for you. All of my life, I wanted a flagpole, so I got a 30-foot flagpole. I got for the company, flying high all 24 hours a day with a spotlight on it. So, I got to thank Jim Fabrini as well. He did an outstanding job of customer service. I was looking for what he did, but Jim, kudos to you. It was above and beyond what you needed to do. And the other $10 is a shirt I'm wearing. I had a great day. And Gigi's does an awesome job, and I got to play in the golf outings. It was awesome. So thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Wonderful, wonderful. We'll go Eileen Hinkbach, and then we'll go Jim Fabrini. Go ahead.
Okay, I have 5 happy dollars, 3 for my husband, Lou, who just delivered 6 of the free Android tablets that we were able to acquire from a lead from Blue Star that led me to a company in Wakanda that does recycling, and they donated a dozen Android tablets to us. 6 of them are in play already over at the CAC. Lou took them there this morning, and the other 6 are going to 2 different organizations. And then a couple of dollars of that also for Jim Fabrini, because he bailed me out. I forgot September 1st. My daughter's birthday is in September, but she claims the whole month, and I forgot. So yesterday, Jim delivered flowers. So thanks, Jim. They were gorgeous.
I think that it should be in place for Steve, Ted, and Eileen, who didn't give my telephone number out.
Wait, what number is that?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Jim,
Anyway, so I have
we
to.
knew it.
I'm really happy because I came to Rotary today, and I'm just shocked at how is it 8 weeks now, Wes? How many weeks?
Our 9th meeting of the Rotary year.
Our 9th meeting, but how many here in the
7?
7 sunny days we were able to eat outside on Friday. I mean, that's
We
just,
hardly deserve that, right? It's incredible.
it's lucky. It really is lucky. So, and then the other thing is, my mom is 88 years old, and she'd kill me if you told her, but she's doing great. She's heading to Florida, which concerns me, but she makes it 60 more days, and we may have a vaccine for her, so she may get through it pretty easily. So $5.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim.
We got Jerry Park.
Terry Park. Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, Wes and I have been on emails together. I have a couple that are interested in joining our Rotary Club, and they indicated that they probably will join after the first of the year. And so I just want to remind everybody that you need to start thinking about inviting people to come to Rotary, and your friends and neighbors. Don't keep this a secret. Bring people that you think will be good Rotarians. We have driveway parties now in the neighborhood. There's got to be somebody that you're talking to that would be a good Rotarian, and you need to share Rotary. Alan Gabe is too worried about fine masking, but we need to start talking about membership in this club. So start bringing people in. So.
See Alan writing away on his pad, his legal pad right now.
Wes, remind everybody that the link is on the front page of our website.
As our esteemed treasurer reminds me, to remind you, the link to pay your fines, the link to pay your balance.
No, the link for the video for the people to, if they don't feel comfortable. Hold on. Let's see if I can turn this around.
Yes, you can.
Well, the link for the meeting here is also on the front page of the website. You can send them to that if they're not comfortable in seeing us in person, but they still want to see the camaraderie. So don't forget that. And then I already sent out all of the links to pay your fines, pay your happy dollars, pay your bill, and also I'm sure Holly will mention the holiday, vacation drawing. There we go. That's it.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Good update, Tom. Appreciate it. Terry Park has one more thing to say.
I just got it.
Page picture of our gals that are in the wishing well stuff. Outstanding. Fortunately, the article was cropped, and but the picture is wonderful. So congratulations to all of us being in the Rotary magazine.
Congratulations to everyone. Got one more. Go ahead.
I got $20 happy because thanks to the support of a private donor from Rotary, I was able to finish my grief support specialist certification class yesterday. So $20, even though 2020 has been one heck of a year, I think it's allowed me to grow personally, and I can't wait to help those grieving through COVID and a lot of other losses in their life.
Congratulations, Congratulations. We have about this much business to do in about this much time, so I'm going to get this through as much as I can, as quick as I can. Club business and announcements, and if you have club business and announcements to make, I'm going to be maybe 5, Nancy, but I just let you know I got a bunch of things, unless you wanted to come up first. Come on up, Nancy. Nancy's got an announcement for us. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, I know it's 80 degrees and it's August, but we needed to commit for our holiday party in December. So mark your calendars. It's going to be again on December 4th, Friday evening, and again at the Belvedere. And they have assured me they're doing safe distancing. They are allocated to, if the room holds 100, we can have 50. So we'll get you more details soon, but mark your calendars for Friday because we committed to a number. So we'd like to see you all there. Thanks.
And I'm going to talk about something I never talk about. The vacation drawing. Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. So isn't that weird? I know. I feel really awkward. But thank you for all your support. Tickets are coming in. And thank you, Gail. The new total as of this morning was 540 tickets. That puts us at like $10,800. And now I think I just took in like 100 tickets. So I am absolutely thrilled. You guys keep it up. Let's hit 20,000. At least do that. If we can hit 20,000, I would feel really good. We did 30 last year. It was talked about just scrapping it this year. And I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you know what? There are people out there who really want to contribute and really want to help us to help other people. And like Terry said, you're talking to somebody about buying a vacation raffle ticket and you tell them why you should buy it and you tell them all the things they do. They go, wow, that's so cool. It's a great way, a segue into, hey, would you like to come to a meeting and like really get them in? That is the perfect situation because it's like a brochure, which will be coming. We're redoing that, another committee. But anyway, you have that ticket. It's got everything on there. Thank you. I'll shut up now.
Thank you, Holly. You're doing an excellent job. Holly, you're kicking butt in a tough year, and we appreciate you. Thanks for keeping us on task. And everyone, get your tickets in. It's not an excuse to be a Rotarian in this club and not have turned in any tickets. It's time. Everyone's in this room. If you haven't sold one, let's do it next week. Appreciate it. I've been keeping this all week. I'm going to try and move through it as quickly as I can. Reminder, Perfect attendance clock has started right now. So everyone in this club cares about having perfect attendance and putting another tag on it. Let's make sure that your friends who have perfect attendance are here. The clock has started on that. Rotarian article. What a fabulous article. What great exposure for our club. Congratulations to Eileen, to Jean, to everyone who's involved in this. Well, way to go, guys. And we had talked about the effect it was going to have, and that we're going to have somebody in charge of all of the replies that we get from it, and they are already rolling in. Thank you. If someone's talking, please let me know. I didn't see that. Oh, great. I've already gotten feedback from across the country. I've gotten emails from Rotarians in Haddonfield, New Jersey, and Stowe, Ohio. People are reaching out to us to see how we're doing, what we're doing, and want more information on this. I expect them to continue coming in from around the world over the next couple of weeks. This club has an impact well beyond the borders of Schaumburg-Kaufman Estates, and it's wonderful to see. And it's plain to see when you get the emails from people who don't know you, who just want to learn how we're doing what the heck we're doing here. So that should make you all feel pretty darn good right around here. Sean Parker made Forbes top female wealth advisor of 2020. So she's not on with us, but congratulations to Sean Parker, who we all know is pretty darn good with money. So congratulations to her. In addition to that, switching gears, we are looking for expert Rotarians to share their expertise with us. What we're looking for and what we've done in the past for speakers at Rotary, what Bob Fleischer has done is get Rotarians to talk about themselves, their past and their history, and that's great, and there's a lot of good things to talk about. I'm looking for expert speakers, someone to talk to us about something you are darn good at, something you want to bring to everyone. If you got a skill, something that may not be your vocation, may not be what you do every day, but you got a skill you want to share with us, talk to Bob Fleischer. I'd love to get you on the book to share. Let's have fun with this, right? You collecting something cool, you work on, something, let's have fun. If you got something to talk about, talk to Bob Fleischer. Let's get you on the schedule. Next, Paula Waterman from Hoffman Estates High School reached out to Tom Ghosh and I this week. I'm going to try and put up the email that I got from her. Paula Waterman, as you know, she is the career advisor from Hoffman Estates High School. Paula is reaching out to let us know that if we need teen workers, she is the person to talk to about it. If we are looking for interns, if you need someone to do things at your local business, Paula is the person to reach out at Hoffman Estates High School. So if you need someone to stuff envelopes for you for your marketing campaigns or fill water picks like I always used to do until my fingers were pruny at Jim's place, you can get Paula to help you out there. In addition to that, if you may notice, you people online, there's a little red button up in the top corner that says that we're recording this meeting. Yes, we are recording this meeting, and we have been for the past 4 weeks recording our Rotary meetings. Not necessarily you guys at home. We're recording just who the current speaker is and whatever the content is. The idea is to be able to save things like Terry Park asked me last week after we had a fabulous speaker, could I show this to Joanne? Yes, the answer is absolutely yes, whether it was virtually up here or in person, you'll be able to do that. I am uploading every one of these meetings to YouTube right afterwards to a playlist that will have all of our meetings that we have kept all by date, so you can search them and if you're so inclined to see that. But what does that mean with the buzz? The buzz is one of my favorite things that we do in this club. I don't want to replace that. And nobody, sitting down to watch an hour and a half long meeting on YouTube is not the same as digesting it in an email through the great prose of a Gene Schlinkman or a Bruce Dobke. It's completely different. So we're not trying to replace the buzz by doing this, and it's not going to. But if you did want to share with somebody what we do at the meeting or a specific interview, we now have that opportunity. What I'm going to do is share a link to that YouTube playlist that every week will be updated with a new one. So you all have that. Cool. Rosemary. What about Rosemary?
She does the buzz too.
I did not. That was not an exhaustive list of our buzzers because I know Ted Gross does the buzz and does a great job at it as well. Everyone does a great job, and I love what you do. And I in no means wanted to replace that, just to give people a little bit more long form if you wanted to watch it again. So keeping going here. I had a question from Christy Ritchie this week. Who is in charge of the Amazon donations? Someone is in charge of the liaison with Amazon.com, where we set up an online where a portion of your, you guys know what I'm talking about, a portion of your apparently that link is broken now. And to my knowledge, I have no idea who was originally the liaison. Can I ask Pat Groenwald, do you have any idea about that as well, Pat?
We had some issues that we did not resolve, and the club foundation decided not to proceed as an Amazon Smile charity. And if there are questions about it, I think Ed Haig was one of the people who worked on that. So the link is not broken. We are no longer an Amazon Smile recipient. But
That's the
the
exact
Rotary
answer I was looking
Foundation of
for.
Rotary International is.
What I was looking for. Thank you, Pat. Excellent. Reminder, next week, the following week, 9/18, our district governor is going to be here, and we all like to make good impressions on our district governor, right? The district governor is going to be here both for our board meeting and for our meeting here. He's going to be the speaker that day and talk to us about, let's make a good impression on him. And if you haven't met him, Lyle is absolutely fabulous. He is a great speaker. He's engaging, makes you feel like you're the most important person on earth when you talk to him. One of those kind of people. So try to show up here 9/18 for that meeting, not next Friday, but the Friday after that. Show up for every meeting, but especially show up for that one. That is pretty much it for my announcements, because we have to get on with things today. Can I ask, is there any other announcements from anyone who is joining us virtually? Eileen, Jean, Gail, Debbie, no one? I see Rosemary, you were able to join us, and sorry you had some trouble joining us earlier, Rosemary. Who? Pat.
I would
one moment,
just,
Pat, give me 1 second to get you here. Go ahead.
I would just like to say I'm wearing my End Polio Now t-shirt today in honor of the entire continent of Africa now being declared by WHO as polio free. Nigeria has gone the requisite number of years without another case. And so we're now back down to 2 countries, and I'm celebrating that.
Congratulations, Rotary, on that, right? Nice job, everyone. So if it's okay then, and if you are ready, my Sage Fine Master,
I'm ready, Wes. I'm ready.
The winning Alan Gay.
So thank you, Wes. And as I said, I'm ready. I want to first thank Gene Schlinkman for coming up with the question for today. As I mentioned, I did tweak it a little bit, but I got some great responses. If you're wearing the same shirt that I am wearing, you pay no fines today, unless you didn't contribute to the vacation raffle. And I know I said raffle, and if you want to find me, good luck. So if you didn't, let's go back to the vacation drawing. If you have not turned in your tickets and you are an officer or director of our club, that is a $5 fine. If you are a non-officer and director and have not turned in your tickets and money, that is a $3 fine. Rosemary, I'm guessing since you keep looking down that you're writing the buzz today, I will send you all of the quotes that I received if you want to include them in the buzz. Some were really great. The first person who came through with an answer this week was Mary Sproul. Hers is pretty good. It's life is too serious to be taken seriously. And that was something by Oscar Wilde. If you know anything about him, it's right up there. Terry Park, I liked his quote. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. I thought that was quite good. That was by Edmund Burke. Ted, I love Ted. I always liked Ted's answers. I wish I could share them all with you all the time. His quote was, I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. That's a good one. We also had Holly. This is a good one. It says, get busy living or get busy dying. That's a quote from Andy Dufresne from Shawshank Redemption. Gail, I'm not too sure about you know, Gail's favorite quote is 10 words that she said she made up. If it is to be, it is up to me. Well, I hate to say this, but William Johnson said that a long time ago. So since you plagiarized William Johnson, you're going to have to pay a $2 fine.
Look that up just to fact check her, Alan.
Pardon? Someone has to be a fact checker.
Did you look that up just to fact check her?
No, I checked a lot of the anonymous quotes. Before I go any further, I have to tell you about the article. My daughter Emily and her husband and kids are staying with us this week, and my wife and Emily and I all read the article, and I have to tell you, I was really moved by it, as were they. It was a great article. My wife Chris did say, "You guys seem to be in the Rotarian all the time. Aren't there any other clubs out there doing things?" But Wes, you mentioned Jean and you mentioned Eileen. However, in the picture were also Sarah and Lauren. So since you missed Sarah, that's a $2 fine. And since you missed Lauren, that's a $2 fine.
I in no way meant to be exhaustive, of course.
And if you keep interrupting me, Wes, it's going to go higher. Rosemary's quote, and she says this could be something from Rotary: many hands make light work, and which is very true because a lot of us get together and do things. I found it interesting that two of the quotes were from the same person. Jack Lucas came out with, "Ask not what our country can do for you, but what I can do for what you can do for your country." And the other one came from Vince. "Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future." And that also was from John F. Kennedy. I thought in today's day and age, those are good. Jim Fabrini had one, which I thought, especially coming from Jim, was quite impressive. "No problem can withstand the assault of sustained thinking." And that was really good. It was interesting. Jim said that there was quote from Voltaire, but it was said to him by his father, and a couple other people gave quotes from their parents, which I thought was really nice. Jean was the last person to turn in a quote, so that's $2, but it was a good one. "Gravity, not just a good idea, it's the law," which I thought was pretty good. Julie Langle came in with one which I thought was very heartspoken and true. "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Think about that. Eleanor Roosevelt said that. And this one I love from Bruce, who said, "I apologize for such a long letter. I didn't have time for a short one." And he said it was written by Sam Langhorne Clemens, who we all know as Mark Twain. Trying to pull a fast one on me, Bruce. So those are some of the highlights that I saw. These are great. I will send all of them to Rosemary and she can put them in the buzz. Mike Erickson also gets the award for the longest answer. So Mike, you can pay $2. And Eileen made up her own quote: "Make every day a sales day." $2.
That was my life. That was my life, Alan.
That life is allowing you to pay a $2 fine.
The one I would have sent you, though, is from the Dalai Lama, and it's on my computer, and it would have been too long. So you got
I appreciate that, Eileen. So, the normal fines, if you're not wearing a pin, that's $2. If you don't have a guest at your table today, that's $2. If you do not sell, I already did that. If you do not reach out to a fellow Rotarian in the past week for a non-Rotarian matter, that's $3. If you are late, that'll be $2. Terry Park, thank you for throwing me under the bus. So you can pay $2. And if you did not bring a new member to the club within the last 12 months, that's $2. Hi, Dick Wilson. It's good seeing you. Don Miner, was that very nice the way what you said when Dick was introduced? So Don, why don't you pay $2 Dick Wilson, I'm not going to fine you. I know you already paid $10 in Happy Dollars, but if you have it in your heart to make a contribution to our club, we all would be very grateful. Tom Ghosh. Tom, it was interesting for those of us on the screen here. We didn't hear anything you said during your introduction, and your camera was pointing at the floor. And I have to tell you, that's one ugly rug. So Tom, that'll be $2. If you are a SEC alum, you're paying $5.
SEC.
Southeast Conference. Auburn University's football team had 16 players who can't play because 9 of them have the virus and 7 of them are in high risk. But yet these idiots are going to go ahead and still play football. So if you are an SEC alumnus, pay $2. Gene, I'm really glad Vicky's out of her cast and her surgery went well. But can you elaborate on all that other stuff?
I'll just leave it to your imagination.
Then you're paying $5 for my imagination. Jim Fabrini, I don't know how much you paid all these people for advertising you. So, and even though they didn't say 885-2000, but I think you should pay $5 just for that.
Fair enough.
If Terry Park, you can't get away from it, can you? How you complimented our gals for being in Rotarian magazine. I mean, Terry, do you hear yourself? So on behalf of all of the gals who were in the article, pay a $4 fine. If you left the meeting last week early, that'll be a $2 fine, $3 fine because you're supposed to have a scooter button. And Dom Ray sent a quote that I have to share with everybody because you can determine how you think about it. His quote was, "I love you." And the reason it's important to him, it was from his wife of 47 years. It was said to him by his wife, Sandy Ray. So Dom, that was very nice and sweet. And I'm going to let you donate $5 on behalf of your wife, Sandy. So everybody stay healthy, stay safe, have a great Labor Day weekend. And if you have not been fined today, I do not feel benevolent because we're way under on the raffle drawing sales. So if you have not been fined, that'll please pay $2. Take care, everyone. And I will have another question for next week. If you have a suggestion, let me know. All yours, Wes.
Thank you, Alan. We appreciate it. The fine master, everyone. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Our next up is our fabulous speaker, Sarah Billmeyer. Sarah is going to talk to us today about what is going on in community service, the committee. Sarah, would you mind joining us? Sarah Billmeyer, everyone. Sarah, can you just 1 second to share this and get your Sarah Billmeyer community service presentation? I assume it's no different from the one you sent me. No. Excellent. We'll open this up. I'll put it up here. I'm gonna share the screen so everyone at home can see you. Share. It is all yours. If you want to hit play on that, I think we can, and it will go up to play. People at home, can you give me a high sign if you can see it? Okay. Thank you. You should be able to just hit right or space. Stop this. There you go, left and right.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very excited to be here in person. Hi, everybody. So thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity today to just go through what, I don't know if you can hear me okay, sorry. I have a tendency to walk around when I talk, but can I? Thank you. To go through what we're doing right now with community service and the Action Squad. We're giving out so much to the community. I really think it's important that everyone is completely aware of what we're doing at all times. So We just put this little presentation together to go through today. So the Action Squad has pretty much turned into our community service squad this year, or community service committee. Thank you so much to Bruce, Chris, Dawn, Eileen, Glenn, Holly, Mary Jo, and Nanette for working together on this. It's fantastic. I'm learning so much from each of you, and I just really appreciate it. So the next slide, we have placed our orders for PPE, and we're just waiting right now to find out what the timeline is. Everything's being shipped to us. So we ended up with 7 organizations. We gave them $800 each and a menu of PPE that they could order from. We have Children's Advocacy Center, Child's Voice, Higgins Educational Center, Kenneth Young Center, Trickster, Shelter. Did I hit everybody? And thank you, NWSRA, sorry. And everyone came back so thankful that we were willing to offer this up to them. We ended up with a huge order of disposable face masks. And thank you so much, Dawn, for going out, watching Costco. We were able to get the same quality that we would get from the distributor at Costco on sale. So thank you so much, Dawn. That saved us some money, and it was fantastic. So we also had some glove orders, some isolation gowns, a lot of disinfectant wipes, hand sanitizer, and a disinfectant spray. So as soon as that comes in, we'll let everyone know. We'll meet at the Hyatt, and then we'll distribute it to the individual organizations. So right now, the total purchase is about $5,500, and that averages out to about $792 per organization. So very excited for it to come in and get organized. I wanted to share some of the thank yous from the partners. Just to point out from Shelter. So Karina says, our emergency group homes have remained open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the pandemic. Could you imagine if they didn't have help with PPE? It's just so important to everybody. I saw her email, and it was, I don't know, it hit my heartstrings that we are able to help them. Child's Voice reached out, and they're doing a featurette on the club. So take a look, watch out for Facebook. Very excited to see that. Thought that was very nice. And then everyone else, I mean, the thank yous are just pouring in, and I'll send it out to everyone via Club Runner as well. Next, so this is extremely exciting. Eileen got a call about doing a collaboration and potentially offering it out to 40 plus non-for-profits in the area. So I know I touched on this last week or the week before, but it's no cost to the club or the foundation budget. Provides a hands-on opportunity to help the community. It's a short-term project. No order will be placed before the money is received, and the money is actually going to be straight to the supplier. So it's not even going to run through us. And basically what it is Mike and Eileen and Nanette as well have gone through a letter and a menu, and they're sending it out to the HEC Advisory Committee. And that'll get out to school districts, the village, and other non-for-profits, some of which are our vision partners. And they can place their own bulk orders and get that PPE that they need at a lower price. All we're doing here is working together to coordinate it and get it to them. I just think it's a fantastic opportunity. And thank you so much, Mike, for heading it up. George, Glenn, Bill, Bob, everybody for being involved. Really appreciate that. All right, so what's next? There's a lot that's next. We did a survey to the partners. There are so many different needs coming out. I mean, KYC needs a washer dryer. to wash the rags that they use, to keep everything sanitized. I was over there a couple weeks ago, and there's so much going on. Emergency food cards, software, technology for e-learning, appointments, gross motor equipment for NWSRA, super important for them. Food and food assistance across the board, food assistance. If you would like to, we took everyone's responses and put it into an Excel spreadsheet. If you'd like to see that spreadsheet, I'm more than happy to share it with you. Shoot me an email and I'll send it right back over to you. One thing that Eileen mentioned earlier was regarding the Nexus 7 tablets that were donated by POSRG in Wakanda. So I know that she spent a lot of time tracking down these tablets, and this was one of the requests from a few partners, specifically CAC needed them to help with virtual interviews with the kids. So I have a picture that I'll send out because Lou went over there this morning. It was a great picture. And dropped off the tablets, and they were so excited. They're going to be put into use immediately. We're also looking at giving Trickster a few, and also KYC. So we'll meet soon again, the Action Squad and the Community Service Committee. We'll meet soon and make those final decisions. The barn. So I have a challenge for everyone, and I hope that you'll take me up on it. We were talking about what else can we do for the seniors in our community that attend the barn. We are donating the 2 Saturday meals, and that will most likely go through December. But one of the things that was brought up was just checking on them, saying hi, how are you? So we want to do a letter challenge. I want to see how many letters we can get by next Friday. If you can bring them into the meeting, just you can go to the dollar store and get a card. You can grab a piece of paper and write it on a piece of paper. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Have any positive thoughts for them? Anything that you'd like to share. And if you bring them in, or if you email me or give me a call, I'll come pick them up from you, whatever you prefer. But I'd love to get those out so that Chris and Marina and Glenn can hand those out to the seniors during one of the Saturday meals. Easy, inexpensive. So hopefully you'll take me up on it. All right. Moving into community service. The 2 things that we have completed this year, the school supply drive. It was awesome. We got all that over there. Thank you again to Mike for making that bulk purchase. That was fantastic and a huge help. Tabitha sent over an email, and you'll see it in the presentation. I can email this out to everyone as well. But 206 children. 206 children. It's crazy. Not just all from us, but it blows my mind. Having 3 kids and spending almost $400 on school supplies this year, it's fantastic. I couldn't imagine not having the ability to do that. So thank you everyone for donating. Another exciting news, the butterfly garden. We finally got the approval by the village, and the pergolas that we started on in fall, set and ready to go. We do have a few bricks to add in, and just a huge shout out and thank you to Pete Arno, because I know he spent countless hours over there working on that. And then everybody who volunteered in the fall. It was a lot of fun. It was very interesting to learn how to put up a pergola. And then volunteers for spring cleaning. There was a lot of Queen Anne's lace that had to come out. Glenn Garlick, Eileen, Lou, Fern, Pete, and then we had 3 volunteers from Schaumburg High School that came out and did 13 hours each. So just really great to see. If you want to get outside and visit the butterfly garden, highly encourage it. It's beautiful. All right, and then projects upcoming. So Blue Star Recycling, and thank you so much to Bill for being our liaison. I'm very excited. When this first got brought to me, we were planning for the district meeting for this year, which is at the Hyatt, and that's the only reason why I knew about it. So Suzanne with the Glenview Sunrise Club, she reached out, and we were just trying to organize where everything was going. And she started to tell me about it, and I was like, that's really neat. You know, environmental, let's include something, and they had started it. So there's a lot in place already. And Blue Star Recycling, which you've heard from Bill already as well. It's just a great organization. I was actually telling my girls about it on the way to school this morning, because I won't get into the whole conversation, but it's a really great organization. We'll get going soon. We have 2 weeks a year that we can use to organize recycling drives. So this is electronics recycling. Then I kind of wanted to go through a little bit our pending projects. These are not necessarily new projects. It's what we've done for the past few years. They are pending only because we don't know what's going on with COVID. So built into the budget for community service discretionary this year, we have 2 fire detector installations, KYC holiday gift cards, which I imagine they are really going to be in need of. November Shop for a Cop, the Trickster Veterans Holiday Dinner. I really feel it may look a little different, but I really feel like we can pull this off. So hopefully we'll get with Joe as we move into December. Adopt a Family, CAC Spring Cleanup / Fall Needs. And then the Valentine's Day packing event is not new, but we did it last year, and I was really hoping we could add in possibly a mental health month packing event, because it's so critical, especially with everyone being at home for so long. I would just love to do something that we can give out to just help with your mental health. A lot of great ideas, and we'll talk about that as we get into next May. And then the NWSRA holiday dance. So this is what we have on the docket, again, pending, but we'll update you as we move along. Ooh. I think I did something. There we go. So do you have any ideas for community service, hands-on events, anything that you'd like to see that we're not doing now? We don't have to throw out ideas now unless you have one, but please email me. We'd love to hear them. We'd love to talk about them, get some new things going. Always open to what else we can do. So I have a tendency to run through things very fast, but does anyone have any questions? Yeah.
What have you done lately?
Right.
Any questions? Sarah, Bill,
the odds of us being allowed and going into people's residences.
Yeah.
So either you said to the people at home, or she can repeat it.
Okay. As the coordinator of the smoke detector project, the odds of them letting us go into homes to install the smoke detectors and the carbon monoxide detectors is slim and none. It's not going to happen. But I do know that the fire department is still going out like they normally do and installing smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors in people's homes if they call them. And they've been doing that for years. So I would like to purchase the carbon monoxide detectors and give them to them, even though we can't do the project anymore.
Makes sense.
Great. Thank you. Any other questions for Sarah? Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. This is, for me, and I hope for all of you guys at home, where the rubber meets the road. If this is something that that doesn't get you excited about what we do all the time, I don't know what you're doing here. Because seeing what Sarah does, and Sarah, God, I don't understand how you have the time to do what you do. And we all give a lot to this club. Sarah, I don't see many people who give more to the club than you do, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Sarah. Everything that you do, kicking butt right now, and a lot of people. Thank you. Please rise. Could I please ask Steve Lamp, would you mind please leading us in the four-way test of the things we think, say, and do?
The truth. Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Please, this week, have a great weekend. Remind everyone through your actions that Rotary opens opportunities. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to you people at home. I hope everything's okay today. Things were a little sketchy at first with the internet, but I hope we got it back in control. Thank you for joining
Things are
us.
much, Wes, things are much better, and I love the split screen.
Say it again, Gene.
I love that we have a split screen and we can see you and the room as a whole. Thanks. Good job. Hey, Eileen.